Went live. So talk about perfect timing. Make sure you say hopefully audio should be included.
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Well,
How are you, man?
oh, still a little frustrated regarding last night.
Oh man, I couldn't make a lap.
I was disqualified for blocking the pit lane. I couldn't even get into the blooming thing because the Herbinator was in there.
Bro, I got disqualified too, but because my car was going backwards and I had no force feedback and glitch
Oh,
and the FPS glitch, so there was nothing I could do. It was so terrible. And then I tried again for realistically, and it happened the same thing.
the exact same thing.
Just didn't get disqualified. I got to retire. Spa is not a
Right,
good
anyway.
track for me.
Right. Saturday drama aside, hello ladies and gentlemen, Fraser McKenzie here. Welcome to the start of tonight's XRL coverage. We are here for the X1 and it is Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix.
Yes.
And with me for the time being, he will be able to stay for the full session. Is of course the boss of the league himself, Cesar Lopez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for the welcome, Kenzie, and thank you very much, everyone, for watching Extreme Race Leagues again. Once again.
And yes, and of course a big congratulations to the iRacing team yesterday, who managed to pull off another fantastic win in the Petit Le Mans that took place yesterday in iRacing. So big congratulations to those guys. Another fantastic win for them. We did also get our newest sponsor last week, which is Driver 61. Now, Caesar, what does Driver 61 do for those that might not know what they're about?
Driver 61 is a real driving coaching company and a sim racing coaching company. So they can help you either if you're going to be starting your real life career, for example, your karting career. I know some of the drivers are starting some karting career that like Anza, and also in your sim racing career, you can buy a membership. It's a membership. The prices are around 20 to 40 US dollars, something like that, and you get something around 20 or 25 or 30 US dollars. I don't remember. And you can you have the right for 200 credits. They give you an amount of credits per month, and that credits you can spend them in their sim racing academy, like coaching sessions. Let me get it up right now so I can see what you can get. 1 second. You can get a group of five. You can be in a group of five students with a coaching session. You can have a racecraft training session. You can have a Seto Corsa competizione focused sim racing session, and you can have F1 2021 sim racing session, like for example a coaching session for racecraft, or if you want to prepare for a race, a league race that is very important for you, you can spend the credits, and you get like 200 credits or more or less around your membership, and each class is around 50 credits, or you can even find classes around 20 credits.
Well, there we go, folks. If anybody's wanting to get into the sim racing side of things, Driver 61 there, great opportunity there for you to help kickstart your sim racing career. And hey, maybe we could end up seeing you guys in X1 later down the road. Anyway, I'm just on board with Elfin Starfish right now. We'll be losing the slowest 3 cars from this part of qualifying because FRT Liam is serving a qualifying ban. Starfish coming through Blanchimont now flying about 195 miles an hour in his Williams into the bus stop chicane. Breaks down to about 55 for the first part, down to 50 for the second part, and then DRS open across the line. First lap, 143.2. Now, Zola in the stream chat saying the weather forecast, 73% chance of rain in the race, and it will be a dry start, and 11% chance of rain in qualifying. So we could potentially see some rain here at Spa, just so long as we don't have the same fiasco we had at the actual Belgian Grand Prix, which resulted in that whole fiasco. But the other sponsors that we have are, of course, ANSI 3D, One Tap, and CD Keys.
One Tap's not good right now. We only have ANSI 3D, CD Keys, and Driver 61 right now.
What happened to One Tap?
They stopped working.
They stopped what?
They stopped working. Like they stopped the company.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a shame. And that one's.
It's slow saying this game is broken. Yep, it is, man.
Yeah, yep, sounds about right. Yeah, but
I believe
I've just
Fiend said yesterday, or I don't remember who was it in the party chat. Let's say EA Sports. It's in the glitch.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say this right now. Oh, hang on, Lowe's actually been disqualified.
Something, yes. That might be
What did he get this?
a glitch, or caused by a glitch like I had yesterday. Definitely.
Yeah, but on a more serious note, folks, we've just had news come in from Zola just a few minutes ago. He has informed us that one of our X1 drivers, our first ever X1 champion, Anthony Waddington, has unfortunately has COVID, and he will be missing this race. Zola has said, as a mark of respect, he will be racing for Waddington using his helmets. Massive kudos to Zola for that, and Waddington, from all of us here at the XRL, we wish you a very speedy recovery.
Yes, a very speedy recovery. We need you back in track, man. Your kind of racing is not something you can find easily.
Yeah.
And that's a huge kudos for Zola. Right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a massive hats off to him. We'll actually focus on Zola shortly, because he's on his out lap at the moment. Ollie, that was just an exploratory lap for him, a 151.3. So I'll go through the rest of the lineup as we focus on Mad Gang, who's coming through the Lake Coombe chicane. Starfish, Bull Beast, Space, Edgar, Vertix, Ollie, Kyle, Sasha, Mad Gang, Liam, Zola, Ledger, Frisbee, Nath, Path, Hurricane, Ultimate, Trap Paulos, and Low. That's your lineup for this evening. And we'll get the standings up as Mad Gang goes through. Puon, very easy to lose the back end there and put it into the wall, as Giovinazzi and Russell can attest to a couple of years ago at this track. Let's see.
Kenzie, I have an idea.
Go ahead.
What about today in the stream?
Yep.
We give away 50 credits on Driver 61 so people can have a coaching session.
Well, there we go, folks. There's
But how do we do it?
So there we go.
How do we elect the winner? I don't know how to do that. I can see
I've got an idea.
What? Go for it.
So I've got an idea. Right. To get yourself a free coaching session on us, all you need to do is be the closest to whoever gets the fastest lap
No, I mean
throughout
the
the race.
viewers, not the drivers.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Ah.
That's what I'm saying. The viewers guess what the fastest lap is going to be, and whoever got the closest gets the coaching session.
I like that. The pole position, you mean,
No, like fastest lap throughout the entire race.
of the race?
Although fastest lap throughout the race.
I would prefer doing the pole position because it's faster and easier.
Well,
Because fastest.
Well,
What do you think?
Liam's already predicting. Well, Liam's already predicted a 41.6 for the pole position time.
What's the pole
Was
position?
it?
Okay.
Well, Liam's already put his prediction in for the pole position time of 41.6. He's predicting for the qualifying. Actually, do we give 2 coaching sessions?
Let's give away 2. I agree.
Yeah. Right. So there we go. 2 coaching sessions to give away, folks. We've got both worth 50 credits each, and the first coaching session is going to be what is going to be the pole position time in qualifying, and the second one is what is going to be the fastest lap in the race.
There you go.
So, so Mad Gank, let's see what he can improve on. Yes, he does improve. 43.3. That puts him 5th at the moment. Now let's see. So there we go. There's Zola there. And as you can see there, that is Wannington's helmet. That's it. It's a great it's a great design for the helmets. Am I right in saying it? Oh no! Oh, it's not the first time we've seen that this weekend. It is not the first time we've seen that this weekend. Somebody crashing at the top of Radion, and Zola, first victim of the night.
He did a Lopez.
He did the same thing in the Dev League last night. Oh man.
Yeah, that's called making a Lopez. I'll be right back, Kinsey, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so there we go. There it is.
In the chat how the giveaway is going to work, so just keep
There we go.
reminding the people if you can.
Yeah, so there we go, folks. Kyle retires from the session. He's happy with his time. So 2 coaching sessions we're giving away this evening from our newest sponsor, Driver61. We've got 1 coaching session for the pole position time in qualifying, and we have the second coaching session, which will be for the fastest lap in the race. The viewers who get closest to the pole position time and the fastest lap for the race will get those coaching sessions. And Liam for the race predicting a 44.4. So we'll see how that plays out. So Path, our defending champion, as we approach the midway point of the season, is he's 3rd at the moment with a 42.8, and as we see Ledger start his lap, Frisbee goes top of the timesheets with a 42.276. I'm gonna get through the standings relatively quickly. So we've got Frisbee at the top of the standings with 93 points. So we've got a serious contender for Path as far as the championship is concerned. We've got Path at 84, Ultimate 74, Jay with 54, tied with Warrington, Starfish with 46, Nath on 36. And then you've got Trap Paulos and Sasha both tied on 35, and Freddie Watts at 33. In the Constructors' Championship, you've got Alpine still comfortably at the top of the standings with, is that 158 points? Yes, it is. 158 points for Alpine, 111 for McLaren, 107 for Mercedes, Ferrari 91, 85 for Alfa Romeo, Williams with 81, Red Bull with 80, Haas with 67, Aston Martin with 38, and AlphaTauri with just the 12. Nathan in the chat, really need to start practicing for these races. Frisbee comes in with rapid pace every week. Yeah, you're not joking. That's one of the reasons why he's top of the championship standings at the moment. So we've had Waddington, Sack back-to-back, and then Path. Could we see a new X1 champion this season? So we're approaching the halfway point of the season. We're going to be at the land of the Supermax, Zandvoort, next week. And we've got, in the world of Formula 1 this week, we have confirmation that Qatar is going to be joining the F1 calendar towards the end of this season. And from 2023, will be on the calendar in a new 10-year deal. So there's your timesheets at the moment. It is Vertex, Zola, Liam, and Lowe who are all in the drop zone at the moment. We'll see how it plays out. Vertex is coming up through the campus chicane into the Stavilo yellow flag sector 2. It was just for one of the drivers getting out of the way. We'll see how that all plays out. So we've got a lot of action coming up this week, folks. So the F1 esports team have been taking part in the FGWC esports championship. So there's a sort of mid-table at the moment, but still early days in the championship at the moment. So the top 4 from each of the 2 groups will go through to the knockout stages of the competition. And the question is, now I know a lot of you will be thinking, will I be involved in commentary at some point? Wait and see. But nevertheless, Vertex coming through the Lacombe chicane. Lacombe, however you pronounce it. So there we go, Nath with his predictions in. 41.7 for 41.7 for pole position and 43.2 for the fastest lap. With a few drivers, a lot of them retiring from the session. They're happy with their times. So it's going to be down to Ledger, Space, Hurricane, Edgar, and Vertex to see who is going to improve on their time. One of them is going to be eliminated from this part of qualifying. And so far, it's going to be Edgar, who's just started his hot lap. So let's ride on board with him as he comes through the La Source hairpin, down the hill, and up to possibly the most challenging section of the track, or on the calendar even. Eau Rouge, Radion, he has to shift down shifts down to 7th before shifting back up to 8th. Down the Kemmel Straight. It is starting to get a bit overcast here at the moment, and that is it. Time is up. Space is in danger. If Edgar can improve on his time by at least 3/10, he will be... And oh no, that's it. Edgar's safe. No, Edgar's out. Space is safe. Edgar invalidated on the exit of the Lacombe chicane. 41.8 for pole for Sasha. 43.4 for the fastest lap. Actually, I'll need to take note of these. So I'm going to need to make sure I take note of these. Thank you for that. Just what I need. Message copied, so there we go. That is really unlucky there for Edgar So that's him. He is out. Vertex invalidated. Hurricane invalidated as well. Obviously, Space will be breathing a huge sigh of relief that he's managed to get through into the second part of qualifying. There we go. That's saved into my notes. That's a real shame. The Hurricane coming through Blanchimont now. So there's still no word on on who's going to get that final Alfa Romeo seat. So there we go. The end of Q1. So there you go. There's the standings at the moment. It's a slightly larger gap between everybody than it normally is, but still relatively competitive. 1.3 seconds separating the top 15 that got through into qualifying to Q2. Frisbee, Nath, Kyle, Path, Sasha, Starfish, Mad Gank, Ultimate, Ollie, Bullbeast, Trapolos, Ledger, Hurricane, Vertex, and Space. And those that have been eliminated are Edgar, Zola crashed out, Liam serving a qualifying ban, and Lowe being disqualified. So we'll see how strategy plays out here. It's getting a lot more overcast now. Is it going to start to rain? That is the interesting question here. Is it going to start raining? Oh. We've got Starfish first out onto the track. I'll say this, guys. As far as the daily deals are concerned on CD keys, a majority of the top 5 is taken up by FIFA, because FIFA 22 just came out this weekend, or earlier in the week if you got the Ultimate edition. So I'm gonna see if we can find something else. Well, so the daily deals, you got so you've got the you got FIFA points, Hot Wheels Unleashed, and then top 3 FIFA 22 on Xbox One, FIFA 22 on PC, and FIFA 22 Ultimate Edition. So let's see. What to put in for my... Yes, you'll do. You'll do. So there we go. There is my recommendation of the week sorted. So you can see it is starting to get really overcast here. You got to think, is it going to start raining soon? Who knows? But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Starfish coming down the hill now. So for this race, you're looking at a really easy one-stop here. Softs to mediums, mediums to softs, and really easy one-stop round here. Starfish across the line. What's he going to pull out of the bag? And he's got... Oh, hello! Oh, my. Oh, good grief. Collision between teammates. And it's a 5-place grid penalty for both Haas drivers, Trapolos and Madgank, colliding with each other. And they both get a 5-place grid penalty as a result. They will not be happy about that one at all. See what Nath can do as he comes through the Bruxelles complex, coming up towards Pouon now. Don't forget, you've still got time to enter the giveaway that we have for this evening. We've got 2 coaching sessions with Driver 61, our newest sponsor for the league, to give away. All you need to do is predict what the pole position time is in qualifying for one session. As Ledger, oh no! Ledger, where was that? That was on the entrance to the campus chicane. And that Kyle, that's why the yellow flags are there. You gotta slow down. And I think one of the Alfa Romeos had an off at Radion, and it was Bull Beast. All kicking off here. Anyway, we've got to give away. We're giving away 2 coaching sessions with Driver 61, our newest sponsor. All you need to do is predict the pole position time for one session and the fastest lap for the other session. The fastest lap throughout the entire race. So we've got 2 coaching sessions up for grabs. And to win them, all you need to do is predict what the fastest lap is going to be in the race and what the pole position time will be in qualifying. If you somehow manage to get both, you'll be the lucky recipient of 2 coaching sessions from Driver 61. Path on softs. Let's see what he can pull out of the bag. So Ledger with his crash at the campus chicane, he's already out, so we've only got another 4 drivers left to eliminate in this part of qualifying. Very smooth there through Pouan up to the campus complex. Giving it everything he has to show why he is the defending champion. He's going to need to make up a fair bit of ground tonight. So we'll see how it all plays out. Path through the bus stop chicane now. And across the line, what is it going to be? It is a 142.966. And he goes spin out. Oh! How did he keep it out of the wall? How on earth did he keep that out of the wall? Track Paulo's yet to set a lap time. He's the only one outside the top 10 that's on a hot lap at the moment. Mad Gank, Kyle, and Hurricane. So, oh, goodness me. What on earth? Oh, what on earth was that all about? That's what I need. Going up to the bus stop chicane now. What is he going to be able to pull out here? Around the final corner, across the line. He goes 8th at the moment with a 44.579. Hurricane just starting his lap. Right, so Hurricane coming through Pouan. Am I right in saying that there's still a point on offer for pole position? And oh, Hurricane almost spinning it into the wall there. Same area that Ledger had his accident. Kyle goes 4th with a 143.504. Bull Beast not going to be improving on this occasion, but he's got time. If he has the fuel for... Oh, God! And that's him in the wall. He put too much power down on the exit of the bus stop chicane. And that's him. He's in the wall. And that's him out of qualifying. Zola confirming that pole position does get a bonus point as well. So you've got a potential of 27 points on offer. Path really needs... Path could really do with those bonus points now, because otherwise, the more ground that Frisbee gets over him, the less likely it is that Path is going to retain the championship. Round the final corner, and it's P9, just on the cusp of elimination for Mad Gank. So Vertex is only going to get one more shot at improving on his lap time. Ultimate and Nathan on outlaps as well. Will they make it round in time? It's a real shame for Bull Beast. Kyle retires from the session. He's happy with his time, as is Space, and that is that's Caesar back. So we had a big crash from Bull Beast.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Which result. Yeah, that was a real shame for him. Because the two Haas drivers, they came together, both of which are going to be getting a 5-place grid penalty. Vertex.
What happened to rain? Liam said rain later on, gents. Is it going to be at the P3 or is it going to be at race start?
Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. Sasha goes top of the timesheets with a 42.5. Very well done there from Sasha.
I have my baby with me against me right now, and she gets excited when you speak. Like, who's that?
oh, bless her. Yeah. Well, so at the moment it is, apart from Bull Beast and Ledger, they're already out because Ledger crashed at the campus complex before he was able to set a lap time. Can Vertex improve on his time? Can he get into the top 10? Yes, he does. He goes P8. That pushes Ollie into the drop zone. Talking of which, what can he pull out the bag? He goes 4th. That's a huge lap for Ollie. Mad Gank in the pits. He's out. Well, he'll be serving his 5-place grid penalty. That will drop him down to, at the moment, P16, unless his teammate can improve on his lap time. Hurricane is on a lap as well. What can they do here? Trap does improve, but it's not enough to dethrone his teammates. So Mad Gank and Trap will be starting P16 and P17. And Hurricane, can he improve on his time? He goes P8, so Mad Gank will start P17, and Trap Powell will also start P18. That'll be a huge mountain to climb for the Haas drivers. Can Nath get himself into Q3? No, he can't. He has invalidated. So Nath, Mad Gank, Trap Paulos, Bull Beast, and Ledger all out in Q2. Sasha, Path, Frisbee, Ollie, Space, Kyle, Starfish, Hurricane, Ultimate, only P9 at the moment. And Vertex rounding up the top 10.
Also,
see who's starting on what tyre.
it's going to be really interesting seeing what Bovis and Ledger can do to come back to the top 10.
Well, all they need to do is avoid the first. All they need to do is avoid the first lap carnage at Eau Rouge and Radion.
Yeah.
So we got Frisbee, Kyle, Starfish, and Ultimate will all be starting on the mediums. So they'll be going for a longer first stint compared to everyone else around them. But this is one of those tracks where you can get away with starting on the soft tyres.
Yes.
I mean, in 50% conditions, you'll be looking at about 10 laps on the softs, give or take.
Yes, 10 laps on the softs. That will be great. And that will be... You wouldn't lose that much grip at the end of that stint. You can take the soft up to 13 laps, probably.
Yeah, there's that. So, anyway, the top 10, you've got Sasha, Path, Frisbee, Ollie, Space, Kyle, Starfish, Hurricane, Ultimate, and Vertex. That's your top 10. So, let's say, I mean, oh, that is brutal for Nate. 7 thousandths separating him and a place in Q3. That is brutal. That's a real shame for Nath, but he will have free choice of tyre. So we'll see how it plays out. Now we're just waiting to see... And then we're just waiting for Q3 to get underway to see who will get the pole position.
And who will get the first coaching session too?
Yes, we still have that. We still have that first coaching session we'll be giving away at the end of qualifying. What is the pole position time going to be? And there's a second coaching session which we'll be giving away at the end of the race for whoever got the fastest lap.
Yes. Just make sure, guys, to put your predictions in the chat.
Yes. We've got one of the McLarens out, and it is Frisbee, who is the first car out on to the track for Q3. And I did actually get a message from Insane Leader earlier before we went live to actually tell him what was going to be happening here and to see how many drivers actually DNF in here in X1, because I think he'll be wanting to do that as a comparison to see how many drivers DNF in X3. And Vertex
Well,
Vertex is already out.
That's weird. Did he retire? Yeah, he just like I'm already at Q3. I don't need anything else.
That is interesting. Why would he do that, though? That is really bizarre. So, well, we know who's starting P10 now. So we're down to 9. Sasha, Starfish, Ollie, Frisbee, Kyle, Path, Space, Hurricane, and Ultimate. Who is going to secure pole position? Vertex saying he can't get any higher, so he felt no point wasting any tires. I mean, that's an interesting strategy. Cole, so fair play to him, saving a set of tires. Oh, Nath not happy about that. He's not happy at all. Nath asking, why did he have to knock me out? He could have had a fresh set. Maybe he just wanted to guarantee that top 10 start.
Who do you think is going to be getting pole position today, Kenzie? Frisbee?
That's a tough one.
I think I will put my money on Sasha.
You never know. Talking of which, Frisbee invalidated his laps, so that allowed Sasha to get through. And what's he going to set for the first time of Q3? 42. Only a 42.5. That is interesting. We'll see how that plays out.
Only a 42.5, so 42.4 so far. Pole position, so that would mean I will think Sasha will be winning that. 44.4. That is closest for pole position. I mean the 31 coaching session.
We'll see how it plays out for the rest of qualifying. We've got Frisbee, Path and Ultimate yet to set a lap time. Path in the pits. Frisbee having another bite of the cherry after invalidating his first lap. Coming through Blanchard now, what can Frisbee do? He's got a 42.4 to beat. Around the final corner. And it's a 41.9, that's top of the timesheets for the time being. And yes, it would be Sasha that would be closest to getting that first coaching session. Oh, just like the racetrack from the speakers. So the two Alpines have gone back into the pits. Frisbee, the only driver out on track, apart from Hurricane at the moment, who is coming up towards pull on now. I think he's having another bite. He's having another crack at it. Coming through Puron now. Into the campus complex up towards Stabilo. Can he improve on his time? No, he can't. He's 1.1 down at the moment. I don't think he's going to be able to improve on his time. Here comes Ultimate. He's on his out lap. He's just come out of the pits. Two Mercedes deciding to follow suit. This is the longest track on the calendar, 7 kilometers. Pass on another lap as well, while Ultimate is on a hot lap at the moment. Coming up towards the Lake chicane. 30.2 for the first sector. Ultimate coming round the bus stop chicane now. This might be his one and only lap. He's got to make it count here. And it's only a 42.5. It puts him P4 for the time being. Path ended up invalidating his lap, so he's going to need to go again. He only got one more shot at dethroning Frisbee from pole position. But can he do it? So there we go, checker flag is out. Starfish at best will be starting P2.
It's going to be close.
Can he stay there though? That's the $1 million question. So Ultimate is happy with his time. Sasha's invalidated. He won't be improving. We've got Kyle in P5 at the moment.
Everyone crossed the line in a time. That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to wait for
Kyle. Yeah. So that's right on board with Path. He's behind Kyle. There's Kyle going through the bus stop chicane. What can they pull out of the bag here? Across the line. Kyle goes third. Can Path? No, he can't! Only P7! Frisbee saying he managed to get 0.6, but he ended up invalidating. That is a real shame. But nevertheless, Frisbee takes pole position here. He gets the first points of the day. And a 41.9, which means in the giveaway, Sasha wins the first coaching session from driver 61. And Sasha will be relatively happy with his qualifying performance while we're on the subject. I mean, look at that. The gap between Frisbee and Starfish beggars belief. Half a second. Frisbee,
Yeah,
Starfish,
doing it
Kyle,
great.
Sasha, Ultimate, Ollie, Path, Space, Hurricane, and Vertix. I mean that's a huge turnout for the books. Path. Actually, Path is 8/10 off pole position and only P7. So that's the first coaching session given out to Sasha, who was the closest to the pole position time. He predicted a 41.8 and we got a 41.9.
Yes.
So the big question now is, can Sasha make it a double and get the fastest lap of the race? So meanwhile in X3, they've only got 9 drivers in at Q3. Got Twitch Twitch Bodies. Actually, no, it's V8 Irons, who is now currently top of the timesheets. As the checker flag is about to drop in X3. So, anyway. So we'll quickly go through. So we've already talked about Driver 61 as one of our sponsors. The other two sponsors we've mentioned, ANSI3D, they've been sponsoring us from the start, and of course CD Keys as well. And like I've already mentioned, the daily deals are dominated by FIFA because because FIFA 22 just came out this week as well. Frisbee's just been kicked from the session. Oh no, that's the last thing he needed. Our pole sitter's been kicked. That's the last thing we needed. But nevertheless, my recommendation of the week from CD Keys. I've actually been putting a fair chunk of time into it over the last week since I got it. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition, a remaster of the first 3 Mass Effect games in one package. You can relive the story of Commander Shepard as he tries to save the galaxy from an alien threat known as the Reapers. You've got all the DLC included in this remaster as well, and you can fall in love with your favorite characters all over again. Tali, Morden Solus, Rex, and my personal favorite, Garrus Vicarian. So that is my recommendation of the week, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It is currently going for 35% off right now on Xbox if you get it through CD Keys. So now we just play the waiting game to see So let's go through the starting grid right now. So we've got Frisbee, Starfish, and Kyle all top of the time. 1, 2, and 3, and they will all be starting on the mediums, as will Ultimate, who is behind Sasha in P5. Then you've got Ollie alongside Ultimate. The rest of the top 10 will be starting on Softs, Path, Space, Hurricane, and Vertex. Nath, not happy about the fact that he got booted out of Q3 by 7 thousandths of a second. He'll be starting on the mediums. He's got Bull Beast for company in 12th. And you've got Ledger, Edgar, Zola, Mad Gank, Liam, Trap Paulos, and Low. Now, interesting. I'll say Liam because Liam served his qualifying ban, he's starting P17. Mad Gang got boot is only starting P16. So Liam's qualifying penalty was applied first, which means he starts further down on the grid. And Low, who got disqualified, he will be starting at the back of the grid. Nath, that's an interesting call for him. He's elected to go onto the hard. He's going to be going for a long. It looks like he's going to be going long in this for a majority of the race. So we'll see how that all plays out. It's currently 18:02. Here we go. It's almost time for lights out. You guys know what time it is. 22 laps of this 7-kilometer circuit. And that equates to 4.3 miles. The longest track on the calendar. So here we go. Here come the lights. It's lights out and it's race time here at Spa. Frisbee's not had the best of starts. He's already dropping position. Starfish into the lead. 3 abreast into La Source. Frisbee down. It's on a whole manner of carnage. Kyle is dropping down and oh my god! Oh my god, that is a huge accident! Multiple cars involved. Multiple penalties. That is a massive. Oh my god, that is huge. That had 1998 written all over it. Vertex is out, Ledger is out, Space is out. There's a lot of cars with a lot of damage, and the safety car is out. What on earth? What on earth was it that triggered the incident? What on earth happened there? So I'm going to need to try and go through the field. I mean, it looks like a majority of them avoided damage. I mean, there you go. There's Starfish, Ultimate, and Path. They're fine. Nath looks okay. He's got a penalty. Edgar's fine. He's got a penalty. Hurricane's fine. Liam's fine. It's from Bull Beast down. Bull Beast has no front wing whatsoever. Mad Gank's lost an end plate, despite making huge progress off the start. Trap Paulos looks okay. Kyle looks okay. Low, Frisbee. I think Frisbee's lost an end plate. Yes, he has. Zola, unfortunate enough to be caught up in the carnage as well. That is... Zola also missing an end plate. Sasha and Ollie. What happened to them? I say Sasha, no front wing at all. That's it. No, and Path actually was on. Oh no! Path was caught up in it, in all the drama. Oh my word, the pit. Oh, that is a nightmare. So those that haven't come in, have somehow managed to avoid all the carnage, and the Aston Martins have had to double stack. That's a real shame. Guys, you can see there, Starfish down to low have managed to avoid all the carnage and avoid having to change their front wing. So there's your predicted pit stop strategy. That was what on earth? I think it's safe to say we have a contender for crash of the season, folks. So that crash had 1998 written all over it. So it's all kicking off on the Discord server right now, but there is going to be no restart. We are going ahead as planned, so unfortunately Vertex, Ledger and Space are all out of the race for good. I fully sympathise with the stewards, because this is not going to end well. Talking of which, who is? Lopez is just. Yeah, we'll do Lopez.
I need to say goodbye, you can see.
That's fine.
And let me know who wins the second giveaway.
What is it? Yeah, the second coaching session will do. I'm still trying to process what on earth just happened at the start there.
Yeah, I saw that was crazy. We will know until towards probably.
And Frisbee and Zola having to come back into the pits. They had more front wing damage.
Okay, guys, see you later.
Yeah. No, that's just a change of tyres for Frisbee and a change of tyres for Zola. It's a shame. It's a real shame there for Zola and Frisbee. Not what they would have wanted. But at least they don't have too long to catch up with the rest of the field. So here we go. What the hell happened there? I really hope we get some. I really hope I get some clips sent to me in regards to what on earth happened with that. Frisbee started on pole. He is now stone dead last. He has got a mountain to climb if he's going to be able to pull anything back from this. It looks like X3 has had first lap drama of their own. Oh, no. Well, at least the X3 have beaten us in one aspect. They only lost 2 drivers. We've lost 3. Safety car in this lap. So here we go. Let's, as the safety car's coming in, the running order as it stands: Starfish, Ultimate, Edgar, Hurricane, Trap Paulos, Kyle, Low, Path, Nath, Liam, Mad Gang, Sasha, Bullbeast, Ollie, Zola, and Frisbee. That's the running order as we head on to the restart. Path being a little bit naughty there. Path and Low getting a little bit naughty there with each other. Path ahead of Low at the moment. Low trying to go into La Source to try and take 7th place from Path. And indeed he does. Says, thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. No DRS until 2 green flag laps have been completed. Ultimate side by side with Starfish heading up to Lake Com. Got to be careful not to make contact, and Ultimate almost losing the back end. Somehow keeps in control. Phenomenal save there from Ultimate. Absolutely incredible. So it looks like this is going to be the battle for the win. The Bullbeast and Frisbee have had. There was yellow flags to put on there. Ultimate trying to go around the outside. It's already starting to get a little bit overcast again. And Ultimate sets the fastest lap of the race. He's going to try and overtake into La Source. He's got the inside line. Starfish still alongside. Starfish got better traction out of the corner. And Ultimate has to stay behind for the time being. Wise move there, not even daring to overtake through Eau Rouge and Radion. And Starfish almost forces Ultimate off the track. Don't think Ultimate will be too happy about that one. Nath gets ahead of Path. Meanwhile, Path is down to Peter. And Ultimate's gone spinner. That is a real shame for Ultimate. Nath, meanwhile, he's starting to storm his way through the field. He's already up into P6. What an incredible race so far. Hurricane cooking up a storm as he gets past Edgar into second place. And Trapalos and then they make contact. I think Edgar's lost an end plate. He has. And oh my God! It's all kicking off again. Trapalos 5-second penalty for a collision with Low. It's all kicking off again. Oh my word, what is going on tonight? Ollie will want a top 10 finish for his home crowd. But the fact that he was involved in that first lap drama won't help his cause at all. DRS is now enabled. Edgar's in, Kyle's in, Low's in. Who else is going to be joining him? That puts Ollie into P9. Is anybody else coming in? I don't think they are. The Red Bulls have to double stack. Edgar has to serve a penalty. And he's got to change his front wing. Oh, that's a nightmare for Red Bull. Trapalos has to come in as well. And Kyle, that is, absolute nightmare for Red Bull. That is huge. Liam, meanwhile, gets ahead of Path into P4. We're only 6 laps in, and we have had drama up and down the field all the way. Liam trying to use his ERS to keep himself ahead of Path because we know how quick Path is. So we've got a DRS train formed as well. Liam down to Ollie. Ollie's P9. Who knows what's going to happen next. Edgar with a 3-second penalty. Ultimate gets himself ahead of Mad Gank. And oh, arrow! I just saw spots of rain. I'm seeing spots of rain here. That's just made things interesting. That has just made things very interesting. What on earth? And you got to think Mad Gang's going to have a huge advantage here. I mean, this is one of the easiest places on any calendar, on any track, to overtake. Sasha trying to get himself ahead of Path into Lake Com, and he gets through. Can he get a 2 for on Liam? No, he can't. Sasha into P5 and Ultimate back behind Mad Gang for the time being. The Path not giving up without a fight into Bruxelles. And Path back ahead. Little twitch there coming out of the corner there from Path. Sasha using some ERS into Puon. But he has to yield. Nath, despite his penalty, is P3 at the moment. I don't think this rain's getting any heavier. Doesn't look like it's getting any heavier. Sasha and Path still battling over 5th place. Sasha back ahead for the time being. Ultimate back ahead of Mad Gank. The Alpines in 2 very fierce battles, which could be crucial in their hunt for their 2nd Constructors title. Nath gets ahead of Hurricane without much difficulty into P2. Now he can start hunting Starfish down, because Nath looks like he's going to be going all the way to the end on those hard tyres. It's difficult to tell if the rain's getting heavier or not. Yellow flag sector 1, and that's Bull Beast at the top of Radion. That's not what he would have wanted at all. That just shows the danger of these conditions. They're getting a lot more slippery now. Conditions are getting a little slippy now. Are we going to see a switch to inters? This is one track where you do not want to make any mistakes through Eau Rouge and Radion. Path almost losing the back end again. Just testament to how difficult these conditions are. Sasha, Ultimate. We've got Path, Sasha, and Ultimate in a 3-way dance. Ultimate right on the back of them now. Nath within DRS range of Starfish, sorry. Nathan DRS range of Starfish. Ultimate tried to go for the overtake on Sasha through the source. That is very brave in these conditions. Braked a little bit later, and now he's through. Now he can start playing the wingman. Bull Beast on the exit of Stavilo has dropped a position. But there's the DRS. And Path is going to lose 2 positions just like that. Possibly. Side by side with Sasha still. Is Sasha going to get ahead? Yes, he is. But Path not giving up. Sasha goes 1 and Path back through. And Kyle's got a Radion. Kyle has gone at Radion. There he is in the wall. That's a lot of damage. Virtual safety car. The patron saint of Phil Swift once said, that's a lot of damage. And this neutralizes the race for the time being. Is the rain getting heavier? We need to know. Is the rain getting heavier? Yes or no? Can anyone tell us if the rain's getting heavier? I don't have the weather forecast in front of me. It's not what the Mercedes establishment would have wanted. Bull Beast first to switch on to the Inters. That is brave. Is it going to pay off for him? And it looks like Hurricane following suit, as is Liam and Ultimate. Are they all coming in for Inters? This is the gamble. No, they've gone for a set of... And oh, Trapolos, as if today couldn't get any worse for him. And Edgar's gone! Oh my word, that is a massive crash on the exit of Stavolo. Liam, Ultimate, and Mad Gang have all switched on to Inters. Everyone else switched on to soft, switched on to slick tires. Frisbee's onto mediums. Zola, interestingly, on mediums. But again, is it getting wet? Is it getting wetter still? Oh, great. Classic Ferrari. They've cooked up the pit stops once again. The great Ferrari master plan. Once again. Unbelievable. I'll say Zola is really going to struggle here. He's already losing. He's losing effectively a second. He's losing like a second a corner, if that. But then in saying that, though, he's not losing as much time as he's... Oh, Zola had a drive-through. Brutal. Rain is starting to ease up now, though. We're on to lap 10. And Zola really struggling in these conditions now. He's probably wishing he was able to stop on intermediate. Starfish comes in. As does Sasha. Are they coming in for Inters? Ollie's in as well. And that puts Path into P2. There it is! DRS disabled! There it is! Those that have just come in for Inters over the last couple of laps, they are gonna have big Cheshire Cat grins now. Starfish only lost a position there. He only went down to P3. He's got Hurricane behind him, but Hurricane has not come in. What is happening as far as the weather is concerned? Zola's in. So Low and Trap are going to need to come in at some point, surely. Low elects to stay out, and Zola does go on to Inters. Is Trap coming in for Inters as well? No, oh no, he had to serve a drive-through penalty. No, he is coming in to change his tyres, and he does go for Inters. And it's a virtual safety car! It's a virtual safety car again. What on earth? I didn't see anything happen. It's our third safety car of the day. I mean, this could allow Nath to get, effectively, a free pit stop if Path pits behind him as well. And yes, Nath does come in. Is Path going to follow suit? This could put Starfish into the lead. No, Path stays out. Maybe he feels comfortable on those slicks in these conditions. That's going to be a big gamble. We've got 10 laps to go. And he's starting to slip and slide. Nath's starting to drop positions. Goes down to P5. Path currently in the lead. But I don't think he'll be leading for much longer. Hurricane's in. That'll surely be for a set of inters. Let's see what he comes in for. Yes, it is. Been a lot of drama up and down the field. And look at this. Path is now plummeting down the order. He will be kicking it for not coming in for the inters. It is far too wet for slicks now. Far too wet. There goes Nath! And oh, come on! Should have given more room. Should have given them more room there. And that pretty much puts the nail in the coffin for Path. That gap's now, look at that, 6.8, 5.9, 5.4. That gap is tumbling. Tumbling like a Jenga tower. A very high stacked Jenga tower, might I add. And Path, is he going to finally come in? Yes, he does. Low still to come in to change to inters. And yes, there it is. It does look like the rain is getting heavier. Path ended up doing a Lando Norris there. This is prime. This is a prime opportunity for Ultimate to get back to winning ways. And as I say that, he picks up a 3-second penalty. And I think Path's race is all but over at this point. So I think, as far as the fastest lap is concerned, I think that's all but decided at this point. Nath trying to work out how he's going to get past Liam. And Nate's been disconnected. Oh, no. No, wait. No. Nice. Frisbee with a time penalty. We're on lap 14 of 22. Liam's in the pits. Is he having to change his front wing again? I think he might be. Yes, he is. And oh, Lowe's gone! Lowe's gone, he's out! And that's a full safety car! Alfa Romeo putting... Why has Nath come out on softs? Have Alfa Romeo cocked up a pit stop as well? No, I think this is a... Oh wait, hang on. If this turns out to be an absolute masterstroke... Because I think the rain's starting to get a bit lighter now. Path's in for softs, as is Hurricane. That is interesting. That is interesting. Bull Beast in for softs as well. The track is drying. The track is drying. This... Oh my word, this could play beautifully into the hands of the soft runners right now. I mean, you'll easily be able to get those softs to the end now. Easily. And Frisbee, the first of the Frisbee in for softs. Everybody else electing to stay out on inters now. That's interesting. Because if this goes horribly wrong... If this goes horribly wrong, then the intermediate runners are just going to plummet down the order. And this is going to be a huge game changer here. Liam's come in. Chap Paulos has come in. I'm not even going to look at... I'm not looking at the penalty situation, folks. Just Ultimate, Mad Gank, Frisbee, Liam and Path all have penalties. The top three in the championship have penalties. So we could be in for a huge upset here. The track is getting a lot drier now. I think the intermediate runners are... I think the rest of the intermediate runners are kicking themselves. And who can blame them if they end up kicking themselves? You've got the top 5 and Zola yet to pit for soft tyres. Or for slicks even. And it will be softs. It will be soft tyres to the end. There goes Starfish, there goes Ultimate, there goes Sasha. There goes Mad Gank, and there goes Ollie. Zola will be following suit relatively shortly. This is huge, though. This is huge. And there he is. And Liam, probably the biggest beneficiary of all this, has got himself now into P3. Penalties notwithstanding, of course. So we've got 5 to go after this. So is the safety car coming in this lap? Yes, it is. So here we go. Now things are going to get interesting. So running order as we head on to lap 18. Frisbee, Nath, Liam, Starfish, Ultimate, Sasha, Ollie, Mad Gank, Hurricane, Path, Paulos, Zola, and Bull Beast. So here we go. We're back underway. 5 laps to the finish now. No turning back. Grandstand finish time. So we'll see how this all plays out. Trap Paulos, a 3-second penalty for track limits. Bull Beast ahead of Zola. Path gets himself ahead of Hurricane and Sasha. And oh, Liam plummeting down the order. What on earth? Oh, and he's going so strict. Oh, jeez, careful. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Oh my, what was that all about? What on earth was that all about? That, I mean, I'm sorry, but that is really poor etiquette from those two. That is really poor etiquette. You can't just do that to somebody. So we go on to lap 19 of 22. Yellow flag sector 2. That'll be the Aston Martin of Liam. But take a bow. Ollie, he's on the verge of a podium here. And Frisbee, he's now in the lead. But depending on the penalty situation, as long as Nath stays within whatever the penalty window is, he'll be fine. I mean, no DRS until the next lap. Starfish in, and Leo will be following suit as well. I think this is now between Frisbee and Nath. All the way to the finish. That is, I mean, I'm lost for words for how dramatic this race has been. But nothing short of drama up and down the field. And you've got hometown hero Ollie on the verge of a podium. He's on the back of Sasha. Very intrigued to see where this is going to go with 3 laps remaining. Frisbee again the fastest lap, 43.6. So 43.6. At the moment it is Sasha. At the moment it's Sasha who's going to get that second coaching session. Yellow flag sector 2. That I think that's Liam again. No, that's Starfish this time. He's had another off. And Bullbeast gets a penalty. There's the DRS. And there's nothing Ollie can do to get ahead of Sasha. And Starfish. Oh, Starfish is actually gone! Starfish has gone at Stavalo. And then there were 12. I mean, I think that's a strategy call from Liam. He wants the fastest lap outside the top 10. But Nath, meanwhile, he's still in that penalty window to leapfrog Frisbee for that race win. We've got 2 laps to go now after this. And it's still all to play for. Ollie trying to have a look at Sasha through Blanchimont meanwhile. But there's a big DRS train there. Sasha down to Mad Gank for that last podium position. It's going to be between Sasha and Ollie, by the looks of it, because Ultimate, Mad Gank and Path all have penalties, which is gonna, but this is gonna be a huge boost for Frisbee because he'll continue to extend his lead in the championship. And here comes Nath down the Kemmel Straight. He's got no ERS left. Can he keep the lead? Yes, he can. Nath into the lead. And look at him now starting to pull away. Trapallos and Bullbeast having a go for the last 2 points. Big positions. And tries. Oh! Good grief! I only caught the tail end of that. But I don't imagine that Paulos will be too happy about that at all. Sasha still keeping Ollie behind. He's managing his DRS a little bit better. Mad Gang trying to get himself ahead of Ultimate meanwhile, as we're getting ready to start the final lap of the race. And Pascal! Pascal in the race! What a game changer that could be for the championship! When you look back on this season, Belgium is going to be one of the game changers for the season. Path, who came into this race in 2nd place in the championship, is walking away with nil points. As Frisbee through Eau Rouge and Radion for the last time today. He's got a huge run and he storms back into the lead, but he won't keep the win because of the penalty situation. What are his penalties? We don't know. Sasha doing incredibly well to keep Ollie behind him. Ollie using all his ERS. And try as he might, he cannot get past Sasha. I think you've got to give driver of the day to Nath. Nath has to get driver of the day here, folks, because he just missed out on Q3 by 7 thousandths of a second, and he's now on course to etch his name into XRL history. Etch his name into folklore as a Grand Prix winner in X1. He's still keeping within that window. Through Blanchimont for the last time today. Nath has run out of ERS. Frisbee, practically the same situation. But here we go. Here comes Frisbee. Here comes Nath. Frisbee crosses the line to take the checkered flag. But it's going to be Nath that wins the Belgian Grand Prix. And Mad Gang and Ollie still battling for that 4th place. Sasha takes P3. Ollie P4 on countback. Mad Gang P5. Hurricane 6. Ultimate down to 7. Bull Beast 8th. Zola 9. And Trap Paulos rounding up the top 10. Fastest lap of the race. And oh my word, who is that? That Bull Beast it is! 43.6, the fastest lap of the race. Fastest lap of the race. Sasha gets the double. Sasha wins both coaching sessions from driver 61. And he'll be happy with that 3rd place on the podium as well. But Nath, driver of the day, is now an X1 Grand Prix winner. Let's recap the race results. Nath, our race winner from 11th on the grid. Frisbee in 2nd with the fastest lap of the race. Sasha in 3rd. He wins both coaching sessions from driver 61. Ollie, Mad Gank, Hurricane, Ultimate only P7. Bull Beast 8th. Zola 9th. Trap Paulos rounding up the top 10. And Liam, the only driver to finish outside of the top 10. Well, right, bear with me. 43.6. So we go to the next fastest, who was Liam. FRT Liam wins the second coaching session. Well, that was fairly chaotic to say the least. I'm going to update my X3 colleagues on what on earth happened. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Next week, we are in the land of the Supermax Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys next week. We've got X2 in an hour's time as well. But for now, good night.